I, Munchausen, have arrived at this castle for Lady Fumiko, so that she can have some fun with Master Kotaro. I have not fought in actual combat since the days I trained with Kotaro. I hope all will go well.
Alright, final solo character run, and the technically hidden character in this. He's not in the PS2 arcade version, so Munchausen. He is like a young uncle to Fumiko, and is Kotaro Kuga's good friend. He shows another side of himself as a versatile butler, and this time around you can even see him looking cool without his glasses. I will educate you. Please prepare yourself. So he is basically kind of Fumiko light. As you can see, their shot types are very similar. Pretty much the same here. He also rides a broom, but he has different Shikigami attacks. You can see Fumiko appear in the top left portrait there. So bombard a chosen location or control a magical disc. You cannot move while using that disc. Let's try this bombardment. We didn't see what Fumiko said. Oh well, it handles against bosses. Anyway, final solo character run. Let's go.
Well then, I, Munchausen, shall take Milady's place and do my best to fulfill my duty. Love will triumph over all.
Yep, very dedicated to Fumiko. He ships her and Kotaro. And yep, pretty much exact same shot type. Probably same amount of damage. But yeah, here's the shocking thing. I mentioned I probably had double-digit continues with Reika, and said she's not one of the better characters. Well, I did better with her than I did with Kotaro. So we got the bombardment. Yeah, not bad. It lasts quite a while, so it's probably gonna be a good boss killer. And unfortunately, you cannot move while you're aiming, and it doesn't block bullets. That would be a nice shield if that was the case. Yep. It only destroys the ones that can be destroyed by any other shot type. So I'd say Munchausen is about as fast as Fumiko too. We'll see what his bomb is like, but yeah, he's probably not as good as Fumiko in the end. On the other hand, we used Fumiko's Shikigami attack that really wasn't useful against bosses. Goes raking animation when you move backwards there. Alright, good timer start. Not bad, but yeah, I think the nice thing is it will hit multiple parts. Yeah, so I think this is a good way to deal with the stage 3 mid boss. And of course, if you hit him in the center, you get the most damage out of it. Yeah, not bad. Not bad if you know how to use it. See, in the lore, Munchausen is kind of a joke character, but not a bad joke character. There are even some scenarios where he asks, "Are people really going to use this combination?" And one of them is the most bizarre in the game. And like once you see who he's paired up with, it kind of makes sense. So I would say he is probably going to be. Well, he and Fumiko are going to be better for dealing with bosses. Still, we'll see his bomb when I panic and use it. Regular shot type, good power. The spread is a little worrisome, but oh, I saw that. I saw that coming. I knew I should have moved, but nope. Too busy talking. I cannot do multiple things at once. What? I thought I bombed. Oh, he doesn't have bombs. He has that shift. Yeah, no bombs. That's gonna hurt him a little bit.
What? Are you telling me this shabby old man is the hidden character?
Well, Ikari knew about him.
Perhaps my predecessor was, but I don't think that I'm sure.
And there is where you can see through his glasses.
I'll have to educate you. Prepare yourself.
Admittedly, that is a cool portrait. Yeah, just because he doesn't have any bombs, Munchausen is probably going to be lower tier, despite being close on par with Fumiko otherwise. Because the thing is, you shift to the other side of the screen, which is something Reimu can do in subterranean animism, but may not be as useful as it might think. And you just hold back on the stick.
I lost?
Be graceful. Be more graceful.
You suck!
That's not being graceful, Yukari. Nope, still 1 damage, unfortunately.
There once was a woman in a dusty little town. There's no use in crying all day. That's why I took the hand of a demon and decided to save the world. I'll take on all the gods and fight for the beautiful world I desire.
I think he'd get along well with Emilio. I don't remember their scenario very well. They're just that dedicated to their duty. So far what we know based on character combinations, I know that Kotaro has some really silly ones with Fumiko and Roger, simply because they both want him. But some I'm looking forward to are Munchausen with Mihi and Batu. Batu and Mihi are another good one. Should be another good one. One of my favorites is Mihi and Emilio. Also Mihi and Kotaro. And you can't go wrong pairing Reika with anyone. She's got some, like I said, she has some of the funniest overall, and some of the most impressive. I mentioned her and Batu and Munchausen, are 2 of my favorites. Yeah, you're not even fast enough to get over to the other side of the screen, Munchausen. But if I, okay, so yeah, the little dodge has a recharge time. Yep, this little bombardment is better against mid-bosses with multiple forms. Gotta remember, I can dodge. Well, when I get an opening, just bombard them, and that's okay. Well, I'm doing alright so far. No continues. Only took 1 hit. Okay, so yeah, you do have some iframes. So this makes him a very defensive character, but of course you don't want to stick around. And I got an opening to bombard again. Can't move while aiming, so I'll just nice. I thought I was going to get hit by that bullet. Oh, I can't do my nifty dodge while the shield's up. I love that sound too. Okay, you can dodge in any direction too. That helps. It helps as long as I'm actually paying attention to these bullets coming at me. There we go. Trying to make decent use of this. So admittedly, that does kind of make up for his lack of a bomb, simply because it's nice and versatile. Doesn't require as much charging up as Nagino's shield.
You seem to be a strong foe.
You are correct. I'm sure I'm the strongest foe you have ever seen. Above all, I cannot hold back like my lady can.
Fight!
Yep, we're getting right into it. Unfortunately, here's where the lack of bomb is going to hurt.
Try and dodge this.
I think it's going to hurt even more against Tsukiko's final phase.
Seals fire. Can you carry on my will?
Ow. Yeah, can't do much about that.
This arrow seals the
Come
way.
on, I was that close!
That's how it should.
Well, no bonus for me.
Show me your true strength.
Alright, if I can avoid these firebirds. I'm not even going to finish that sentence now. I don't know where to dodge to. It's a little trickier against bosses.
Why don't you kill me?
Train some more and try again. I intend to die against the strongest enemy.
But he died anyway.
There once was a woman who lived in the mountains that tasted like tears. There's no use in crying all day. That's why I took the hand of a demon and decided to enchant men. I'll take on all justice to enchant the men I consider beautiful. Pure love is about theft and robbery. Whoever it may be, things naturally end up that way.
You know what? I can see him as the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland just reciting these weird statements. I'd make an edit of that, but I'm too lazy. Well, Munchausen, let's see if your dodging skills are going to be useful against all these dang cubes. Well, so far, so good. Okay, here's the part I hate, but here's also the part where it can be most useful. Woo! That part right there, always hate it. Always hate it the most. I'm in trouble. Get out of there! Oh, nice. Yeah, he's decent for getting out of sticky situations like this, but unfortunately his boss fight game not... You kill that thing! Thank you! He's good against mini-bosses, though. If I can get rid of this guy's little face arms and dish out damage against the main face. Alright, there's the hard part, just getting a bombardment off. Not bad, not bad. Nice. Well, that single one took out a third of his health. Tricky part is, of course, I've got to move left and right, which changes the trajectory. I was about to say, did I kill it already? Nope, that was just that's one of the no, it's just me dying. Oh, I was hoping to finish off before. What do you mean you grow back your face arms? Oh, well, we got each other. Oh, dodge right into it. Yep, here's where Munchausen's weakness is going to showcase. Just these bosses, even the mini bosses at times, unfortunately. But I refuse to time out. So to show how how much you tend to rely on bombs in games like this at times. Alright, 3-2. We never did solve the mystery on how this is actually inside of a castle, because most of these are exterior locations. It's more like an underground mine as well. Only stage 1 actually looks like a castle. We never actually go inside. Whoa! I misremembered. Wanted to warp into here, and then through here. Oh, right into the cube. Well, fortunately, right into the cube again, but I still had iframes. Ow, yeah, he moves way too slow to be able to get through here. Alright, Freedom Wind, I'm only rolling her first phase.
An eastern wind is blowing. A wind that can blow away all darkness. A sad gust of wind. You're one of the evil demons that fought alongside the dancing doll.
You are correct. I have been charmed and attracted by the beauty of the world, and have ended up here.
What kind is it?
The tears of a beautiful woman.
Does it hurt?
Oh, I backed right into that one. Try not to get a hot foot here.
Oh my.
There we go. That could have gotten worse.
Please bear.
He's one of the few who's still invincible. Oh, I thought I was okay. Still invincible for a little bit, even after timer starts counting down right there. But admittedly, here's the thing that makes sense. Of course, yeah, Fumiko helping in with his bombardment, and this goes to show she's either not holding back or more powerful than him, because her bombardment radius is a lot smaller, and Munchausen's the one calling it in. So he's either holding back, or she's more powerful.
It isn't graceful to mass-produce the most beautiful thing in this world and lower its value. Yes, just get treatment for about a month.
You say that, but you still killed her! Well, F minus.
See, all men are mine. Isn't that so? Everyone has something wonderful about them. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. I'm so happy. Look, the dawn is so beautiful, as if to praise me.
It's scenarios like this that make it hard to decide what to use for a thumbnail image. Well, if I can live long enough to get a 1-up, that'll give me an extra hit, but this is stage 4, so I don't know. Oh, yep, right into it. That's going to happen a lot. On the plus side, this is a fairly decent way of getting around these waves. Like so. Oh, that was bad. Should have gone up. Sadly, I cannot rewind time and check out the various options at any kind of decision point, we'd be playing the wrong game. Alright, so this first phase will be the hardest with Munchausen here. Nice thing is, yeah, you don't take damage. Ow. Oh. Okay, so we got a little nickel Fumiko there. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I certainly don't remember it. Is she getting tired of getting called in? Ah. Didn't quite get it on time. Ow. Wow. I'm just getting wrecked by this thing. I thought I'd be able to just wreck it instead. Nope, it's these next two phases where I'm going to be able to do something. Okay, there we go. Second time. So... there we go. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of damage we want to see against this mid-boss. Unfortunately, the second one did not do nearly as much damage. So, is the Nickel Fumiko stronger? Who knows? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we want to see. So I'm definitely worried about Kagachi, especially phase 3 and 4. That dodging is really not going to help him out much on Munchausen's side. But it's going to be interesting when I have to pair him with Fumiko, even though I'm very likely using her most of the time. Unless I have to dodge like this. And do a better job next time! Note to self, dodging means to actually not get hit by the bullets. I say it as I run straight headlong into a volley and somehow not get hurt. There we go. Ah, you know, if I had an ounce of common sense, I would have readied a bombardment ahead of time. Oh boy. Wow, actually got some lag there. And this is still normal mode. I don't know if I'm going to show off extreme mode or not. That's the other thing. I haven't decided on that yet. This is going to be, yeah, me getting hit left and right. Even more so over than now. Oh. Ah, sigh.
That's a nice song.
I'm very honored.
Is there something wonderful about me?
You must work hard, although my lady will probably find beauty without working hard. But to cling to benevolence from the beginning is rather tasteless.
You're right. Then I'll fight with all my might. It's time to hunt.
Nope. Could not teleport. There we go.
Die.
Yeah, just bombard when you have a slide opening. Like right now. Alright. There's where it's gonna suck. So, is this going to be a second run where I have to get through the second part of this phase? I forget how many times he laps around the screen. Too many. Yeah, I hate this phase so much. Not that this next one's a lot better.
Don't try to run away.
Couldn't even get away in time. Oh. Yeah, don't want to run into his face either. There we go. Oh, yeah. Worst Kagachi fight yet.
Is there something wonderful about me, too?
More than enough to make love to.
I see. I will live inside.
8 continues. Yeah. Sorry, Munchausen, but I think you're going to be marked as the worst character just from number continues.
That's why I wield a sword in my hand and devastate the world. Just as you say, my lady, the world wishes to be dominated by you. At least half does.
Fortunately, once I can pair him up with other characters, it shouldn't be as bad. And like I keep saying, once I start doing a pair modes, I'll be lowering the difficulty as well. I still may do one run of very hard, just very hard extreme. The only downside is I'm saving my favorite pairing for last, based on the scenario, not the 2 characters. But unfortunately, the 2 characters are not the best. I won't say who, but yeah, there's a hint in that regard. Yeah, just tank everything at this point. The lack of bombs really shows how difficult this game can be.
On behalf of all the women in this world, I cast judgment on the witch. For the sluttish crime of seducing many men, the verdict is death. The same applies to her servant as well.
I'm sorry, Fräulein. My intention was to accompany her to hell from the very beginning.
He's dedicated.
And die. Don't look at me like that.
Now, getting right to it. Remember, you can dodge. Remember to dodge well. Yep, could use those iframes too. Ow! He was too slow to get. What? What? How rare was that one? That is like getting the Samus statue when using Stone Kirby in Kirby Superstar. Now I just want to keep using the Shikigami attack, see what else I can get. Not that it matters much, because I'm just taking so many hits.
You didn't go easy on me.
Oh, stop lying.
You are Lady Fumiko's rival in love, after all.
You egoist. That reality crush.
Hey, you finally said it again. I said that's one of your catchphrases.
Pardon me for saying so, but I'm a romanticist.
Besides, Lady Fumiko wants to kill you herself. Yep, no surprise. There's no point in even dodging right now. I don't have anywhere to dodge to. Oh, that was way off. Well, I couldn't see the cursor. No, I got it at least. Oh, there it is! Yeah! Sudden bikini Fumiko! He's not even fast enough to get around these things. Oh boy. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to cut the episode before I see how many continues I got with this guy. But yeah, I'll remember to mention it on the next run, or put it in the video description. easily the most out of everyone so far, just because he doesn't have a bomb. Fortunately, he has a couple of scenarios that more than make up for it. Clean out the small fry. We got a few eyes to poke out. Okay, I wasn't sure where I ended up. I somehow did not take a hit, so I tried to dodge again. Didn't have a dodge charged up. Oh, I got it. Well, I'm gonna die here. Would that count as a mutual kill? I'm afraid yes. So does Fumiko get an alt in every stage, or is it just completely random on if I get the cat or the bikini version? I think the cat's funnier. Alright, now here comes the worst part. So I only saw the cat in stage 4 and the bikini one on this one, so... on any future runs with Munchausen, I need to stick with this type and just see if I get any more. With a bit of luck, I can hit both of these. And they're not good enough to destroy them with one blow. Yeah. Hopefully just one more continue on against this phase. Of course, I would have to see if Fumiko's bombardment does more damage, despite the smaller radius, but that's usually how it works, right? Right? Yeah, so just seeing Bikini Fumiko on this stage. No sign of Nico on this one either. Ow. That was my last hit. One of these days I will get through that whole phase without taking a hit. Fortunately, this one's easier. Oh. That is the third time! Third time I was nearly dead, I still took a hit at the very end! At least this time it wasn't a game over. That's the only redeeming grace here. Oh. Probably double-digit continues again. Munchausen, you're an interesting character, have some great scenarios, but I name you the worst character in the game. Because you don't have a bomb at all. A dodge does not make up for it.
Well, mission accomplished. Ah, a phone call. Understood. Ah, your change of clothes. I will be right there. Please wait about 10 seconds.